Good evening. You're listening to the Garden City Community Chat Show with your hosts Carrie, Tom, and Mike. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our surrounding neighbors. Give a shout out to Westland, Canton, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, Livonia, Inkster, just to name a few. Welcome to episode number 723 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. I'm so happy you'll be with us tonight. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Carrie. Also joining me tonight, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. How you doing, Tom?
Doing well. Happy Halloween.
Good. Also, former Garden City Councilman Mike Jones. How are you doing there, sir?
Doing pretty good. I go to the doctor tomorrow to see if he can take care of my trigger finger, which is a little painful whenever I bend it.
Your trigger finger? Okay. Tom's going to be back shortly with the most current and up-to-date forecast for you. We'll stay tuned for that. Tonight, we're happy to welcome the hilarious Garrett Fuller, also known as Dylan Dipcup, Cody, Uncle Terry, and Traylon. It's going to be a hoot, so you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Also, please mark your calendars for these upcoming shows. November 6th, Garden City Fire Marshal John Smith will be here. And then on November 13th, Garden City Mayor Mark Jacobs is going to visit us. Please mark your calendars, and we hope that you'll be able to join us. I also want to mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your questions and comments in the comment section. You can find us live right now on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat. And over on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You can also email your questions to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to get that information out for you. Remember, we're here to promote not only our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization or business has any events, announcements, or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should probably email us, Carrie.
Exactly. Email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page, and Mike will be happy to pass that along. Remember, you're always welcome to come on the show and promote your community, your business, or organization anytime. Doesn't matter what community you're from. We'd love to have you. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance. See what great things they can do for you. For more information, head on over to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. All right, let's get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, see what we got in store for Halloween. And then we're going to be talking with our guest, Garrett Fuller from Wayne County Live. So stand by for Tom. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. So what do you got for all the little trick-or-treaters tomorrow?
Well, classic Michigan. It's going to be a little cool, but not too bad. We'll jump right into it. Obviously, we've been a little on the chilly side at times this week. Nothing too shocking as we already transitioned into almost November at this point. But you can see we're already dropping into the 40s this evening, and overall we're going to continue to drop our temperatures as we go throughout the night. We saw a little bit of rain today, but nothing too heavy out there. Some on and off rain with the kind of a departing system just grazing us, if you will. But otherwise, that rain is now ending, and we're just going to be seeing our temperatures dropping into the upper 30s as we go throughout the night. Our skies will clear out at times as we go throughout the overnight hours. That's why it's going to start to get into the upper 30s. But overall, we will stay fairly chilly as we go into tomorrow morning as drier conditions move back into the region. So as we go throughout the day on Halloween, we will be warming things up relatively nicely for this time of year, back into the lower 50s. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a cool air mass still, because there is going to still be a little bit of a kick to the wind like it was today. There's going to be a little bit of windy conditions before sunset, with some gusts potentially up to 20 to 25 mile an hour gusts before we start to gradually get into a little bit more calmer winds after sunset. But our temperatures during trick-or-treating, basically between like 5 to 7, 5 to 8, depending on how old you are, if you will. But overall, kind of going in from the low 50s into the upper 40s at the very tail end of it, but more into the around 50 degrees will be pretty much where we're at for trick-or-treating as we go throughout tomorrow evening, and dry conditions will prevail. So not too shabby of an evening, just a layered kind of Halloween evening out there, if you will, especially for the younger kids. But overall, shouldn't be too shabby. I know the last couple Halloweens have been a little bit spooky at times, but this one doesn't appear to be too spooky out there for sure. But otherwise, as we roll into the end of October, we will roll our temperatures back into the upper 30s as we go into the 1st of November. It's crazy to even think about. We're already going into November at this point. But our temperatures won't be too shabby to start the month of November. Again, a very kind of cool look to the air still, but some lower 50s as we go into the weekend. And overall, we're going to see some clouds beginning to move back into the region with maybe another little system moving through with maybe some sprinkles. But for the most part, we're expecting dry conditions as we go throughout Saturday and into Saturday night and into Sunday. You'll see the trend. We're going to drop back into the upper 30s for overnight lows. And as we go into Sunday to end the first weekend of November, a very similar situation. So kind of a swings into the we're swinging high temperatures each and every day into the low 50s, dropping into the upper 30s for overnight lows. So nothing too different over the next couple of days, so not too shabby. But as we go and continue to roll on through the next couple of days, as we start a new work week in November, again, maybe we'll see some sprinkles as we go throughout the afternoon on Monday, but again, nothing really too exciting to really speak of, at least measurable rainfall, really. Temperatures will be very consistent as well, with the lower 50s and upper 30s for overnight lows. As we roll into Tuesday, we're definitely going to continue to see a little bit of that warm up, if you will, maybe some upper 50s coming back into the picture, so not too shabby for November standards by any means.
Regular heat wave.
Yeah, you better break out those shorts, Mike. But overall, you can see nothing too shabby into the extended as we roll into the middle of next week. Again, very similar conditions with some upper 50s remaining a fairly good bet, and dry conditions will prevail through much of all of next week as well. But we'll start to cool things down a little bit toward the end of the work week, getting back into the lower 50s. So nothing too scary to write home about, but there's probably going to be a weak low system moving through, bringing in some cooler air and maybe a little bit of rainfall toward the end of next week. But at this point, very consistent pattern with 50s for highs and some 30s for lows each and every day. So we'll take that. But otherwise, that's pretty much the weather over the next 7 days, if you will. But the good news is that trick-or-treating will not have any issues tomorrow night. Just to recap, we're going to be seeing overall temperatures around 50 degrees with a little bit of wind before sunset, and overall dry conditions, so enjoy. Otherwise, expanding outward and quickly talking about some other weather, obviously there isn't too much going on throughout our area as we have that departing system with those rain showers starting to move off to the east across Ohio and into the Northeast. The Northeast today saw quite a bit of rain as well, with kind of rounds of showers and storms moving through that neck of the woods. Obviously, Jamaica was a big story today or this week with a pretty powerful hurricane making its way through Jamaica over the last couple of days, but it's now moving toward Bermuda, and will probably go north of Bermuda as we go into the next couple of days. So finally, we're starting to see some tropical activity. I know it's kind of getting late in the season, but the good news is that there wasn't any direct impacts to the United States, and there will not be any direct impacts when it comes to any more hurricanes at this point, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Otherwise, nothing too exciting going on other than the rain across the northeastern United States, so not too shabby there. So if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, this is DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will continuously update 24/7 as we're going into November, Carrie, so get ready as winter is approaching. But the good news is there's no winter on the horizon. So
yeah, you believe it? Wow.
Yeah, don't rush it.
Yeah, don't rush it. Yeah, no, that's not bad. We'll take it for sure. 50s.
Down in Michigan's where it's at.
Yeah, Michigan's where it's at. Yeah, they've been
Always
getting
is.
the East Coast, Outer Banks, all those
Oh, yeah.
homes washed away. Geez, oh, Pete, Jamaica. Wow. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
very lucky here.
Absolutely.
All right, my friend. We'll see you next week.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
All right, before we get to our guests, let me mention real quick the next city council meeting is going to be Monday, November 3rd at 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. All right, let's introduce our guests for tonight. I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's finally welcome, and I say finally because we had to cancel a few times with Mrs. Chat's health issues, but he's here tonight, Garrett Fuller from Wayne County Life. Garrett, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Good. Glad to be here. This is an honor for me.
Oh, hey, it's an honor to have you. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Oh, hey, happy to be with my fellow Garden Cityans here. I'm loving this right here. I feel very at home.
Good. Yeah, well, we're very friendly here, that's for sure. First, why don't you go ahead and explain Wayne County Life, that's LYFE, and how you came up with that and how long you've been doing this.
Sure. So Wayne County Life is kind of, I guess it used to be called a web series, and now I would just kind of call it a social media brand, and we're kind of just span across all social media platforms. And it's basically just a brand of comedic characters that I play. It's kind of spans across 4 different characters, and they are kind of based on characters I grew up with or see around here in Metro Detroit, particularly here in Garden City.
Really?
And yes, of course. And so there's a lot of pull for Garden City and stuff like that. But I've been doing it since about 2016. And around 2019 is kind of when we gained some notoriety for a big viral video we had called All Black Dodge Ram.
Yes, Dodge Ram, yeah.
Yeah, it's a character I was doing where he was begging for one of those all black Dodge Rams that we see driving around. No longer, they don't call them Dodge Rams anymore, but
right.
One of those. And so that kind of took off and took us on, this crazy journey that we're still on it today. And I'm lucky enough now that I get to do it full time here. So,
that's great.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
You are hilarious, I got to tell you. Your characters are unbelievable. Who's your favorite character to play?
Oh man, I always love that character
when you're doing it.
Yeah, it's
hard to choose.
It really, really is. It's based on the day. I'd say that Uncle Terry is kind of my favorite to do because he has the utmost confidence.
Okay.
It feels like I always say it's like a cool Santa Claus. Like he gets to just kind of walk around. Everyone goes, "All right, Uncle Terry's here." Like I've seen people just light up when I'm in the Uncle Terry gear. So
yeah,
that's always a fun one to play when you're kind of in the full costume and, walking around. It's kind of a blast. So that one's always fun.
Now you don't quite do all these by yourself. There's someone else also, right, behind the scenes kind of helps.
Yeah, so I started this whole thing with a guy named Mike Smith, who I met through improv class. I was his improv teacher, and we kind of hit it off, and we're just talking about, just trying to help me get my, comedy out there and stuff like that. And Mike was so awesome with comedy stuff as well. And I just knew he was just a real go-getter. I knew he'd have a lot of fire. And so we started creating these videos and called it Wayne County Life, and Mike came up with the name. And so we've just kind of been, half and half, 50-50 all the way through, and it's been awesome to go through this with just one of my absolute best friends. So,
what's great about it though, is you do a lot of community support. You do a lot of promoting, like for the Garden City Fire Department, you did the pumpkins and.
Yeah, for sure. That's been kind of like one of my big goals is to help Garden City, in any way I can. I know how rare this big platform is that I have now and stuff like that. And I just always want to shine a positive light on Garden City in any way that I can. We should use this crazy platform that I have in any, in our favor somehow. So yeah, finally it's kind of been like, I think on people's radar that like, hey, this guy will come out and help if you need him to and stuff.
Yeah.
And the fire department and the police department, both of them have just been so awesome to work with. Like, I don't know, they've just been, showing me around, letting me have access to their place and stuff, and in exchange just helping them get the word out on any type of stuff they got going on in the city, which has been so cool.
Yeah, Garden City is a great community. I know. I'm sure you know that for sure.
It
So,
is. Yeah.
Do people recognize you out in public now when you go out there and say, "Hey, that's a Dip Cup" or whatever?
It's pretty regularly now. Yeah, it's pretty
Cool.
it's pretty wild. Yeah, I truly I can't believe it still, and this is going in on our 10th year.
Wow.
So I'm blown away every single day by it. Anytime anyone notices, me or sees anything, and we'll get a message from somebody, it's crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we got a few comments in the chat room here. Brian Domke, my guy. Hello, guys.
Yeah. I grew up with Ryan. He's a Garden City guy right there.
Yeah. My son, who does D&D Sports Chat, a podcast, he says, "Look at that WWE collection. You want to comment on that?"
Yeah, no, I'm a big wrestling guy, so I've kind of amassed like a lifelong collection here and stuff like that. So big wrestling figures, I grew up going to Kobo and stuff like that, and the local shows. They used to have wrestling shows at Wayne Ford Civic League over there on Wayne Road. And I used to go nuts in there, Carrie. I mean, my mom would drop me and my friends off and just be like, "Go have fun, bud." And I mean, we would go. One time they did a steel cage match, and the cage was just a chain link fence, and they, like two chain link fence stacked on each other. And during the match, it fell down on us, and no one cared. We just held it up. We were like, "Who cares?" And I remember getting in my mom's car, and she was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "It was good." We didn't even mention it. Didn't even come up. I was like, "Yeah, it's a good show, good wrestling show."
Yeah, now it's all bingo over there.
Yeah, which my mom actually helps out at all the time now. So it's this weird full circle when I walk in there, and I'm like, been wild times in here before.
I have a question for you. Have the Lions offered you free tickets or any kind of perks for as much as you attend their games?
Not really. No. They've kind of they know who we are, and stuff like that. And we went out to a training camp this, in the spring here before the season started, but that was with the help of Meyer. Meyer helped us with that and stuff, but we got to meet the Lions social media team there, and they knew who we were.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully down the future, there's some sort of fun stuff. We definitely know some of the players watch us. We've heard from a few guys. Graham Glasgow he knew who we were and stuff like that, which was crazy. That's just wild to me. So
yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
steak's good. That's awesome.
It's been the wildest ride ever. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah. Well, you mentioned Garden City Park earlier, and I filmed the very first video of Wayne County life in Garden City Park. Kind of the first almost 7 to 10 of them are from Garden City Park.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of was like, well, I don't know. I just need some trees or something in the field. And that day I was like, there, it was early in the morning. I was like, it was chillier out. It was like October. And I was like, ain't no one going to be over there right now. So that's where we did them. And I still go film over there all the time if I want to do videos and stuff like that. I love it.
What's been your favorite video or sketch that you've made so far, do you think?
Oh, man.
Besides the Black Ram, I'm sure that's right at the top, right?
Yeah. Oh, man, there has been so many. I can't even, it's so hard to even tell. I don't know. I get excited about ones, and then they'll go out and I completely forget that I did them now. It's 9 years in. So there's been a few that I've done over the years that I was like, "Ooh, I thought this one would be really good," and then it didn't do nothing. But I like it, So, but they get lost in the wind now. So it's hard to even say which one's my favorite now.
But you turn out those reels it's like every hour it seems on Facebook. How do you get your ideas and for new videos and that?
I've kind of I came up through Second City. The improv community here in Detroit was really lively when I was coming up. Still very lively.
Yeah.
Have a few amazing comedy lineage here in Detroit and stuff like that. And so I learned improv And so my ideas kind of just come from, I'll just kind of honestly, Carrie, I'll start talking. I mean, I can kind of look at a tree, you know, and I'll start talking about the tree. And then wherever my brain's going to go, here I go. And then I'm just, what I'm kind of doing is just yes-anding every single thought I have. It's kind of a improv tool called yes-anding. And it's just kind of never rejecting the next idea. And so I'm just building on the idea, building on the idea. It sounds like crazy ranting, but once you find a route, you can just really go down that path. And then I'll just kind of find the path and improvise my way through it.
Okay.
It's a weird process, but it seems to work. And it's a way that allows me to kind of have a lot of content at a lot of times. So like we do daily, you know, videos and stuff like that. So I've been lucky enough to learn how to figure out how to do a lot, you know, and just kind of come up with fresh ideas all the time.
Yeah, and you travel all over. I mean, you're all over the city, I know, and different areas of you know, the communities.
Yeah, I try and make the characters feel like fully fledged, you know, characters. And so I figure, like, why not get around Wayne County? You know, they don't always have to have the same background every day. I'd rather them feel like full lively characters driving around, moving about town, going to events and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of being active and around town is part of it, which is really fun.
Now you do 4 characters. How'd you come up with their names?
Oh yeah, the names are so strange to me. Yeah. Let's see.
I think Dip Cup is my favorite.
Yeah, Dip Cup is a nickname, and his real name is Dylan Stanko. Now, how I came up with that, I don't really remember, and I wish Mike was here because Mike's like the computer of the, you know, he can remember every little thing, and so
Yeah.
I just remember thinking the last name Stanko was very funny, and then we'll call him Dylan, and then I just kind of nicknamed him Dip Cup. That was the first kind of name in my head because those guys, that character, the high vis shirts with the camo hats and the you know, Carhartt jackets.
Yeah.
They always have a cup that they're holding that they spit their dip into.
Right.
You know, you always see those guys and they're just like talking to you, but at the same time, like spitting. And I'm like, I was always like, can't you just hold that in your mouth for a minute, man, while we're talking? You know, like, so those guys always crack me up and I love it, but it's like, it's so Michigan, you know, like it's just one of those, but they're like doing that. And I just always thought he's the ultimate guy of those guys. So he would be the guy known for having a dip cup. So after a while, they're just like, call that guy Dip Cup because he always has a dip cup. And he always thought, you know, that guy would think that's the coolest thing ever. So
would you say he's the most popular, or who is the most popular?
I would say, okay, so this is strange. I would say like I would say Uncle Terry is the most beloved.
Okay, yeah.
Like everyone just loves Uncle
like
Terry.
Kind
yeah, and but like the most, like the biggest, like, you know, who gets out there the most, the biggest reach is probably Dip Cup and Cody.
Oh, and Cody, okay.
Yep, but so we have a big one going with Traylon though right now. So who knows? I don't know. You know, they kind of vary, and you never. That's the other thing. I never know which one's gonna be good to everybody. So,
yeah. Well, if you could collaborate with any comedian or content creator, who would you like to do that with?
Whoa, Carrie, you are asking some good questions here. No one ever asked me good questions. Oh man, that's a good one.
I'll give you.
Yeah, no. Let's see. So
many, I'm sure.
I'll give you. Okay, so like comedian who I would love to collaborate with is like, I would love Will Ferrell. Like, I think Will Ferrell, if I could help, if he could be like, hey, can I have a character on Wayne County Life? I'd be like, this is an amazing, amazing dream come true. Yeah. So, yeah, I have a few comedy heroes. I actually came up with a guy who's his name's Tim Robinson. He was on Saturday Night Live. He has his own show on Netflix and on HBO here.
Okay.
He's an amazing comedy god to me as well. So, and he's from Clarkston, so kind of was a little bit before me at Second City and just was kind of the golden child of the improv community and has went on to big things. We still talk. He's a great guy. So, but that would be so fun to work with him as well. And, but my ultimate 2 people to get on Wayne County Life would be Eminem and Bob Seger. That would be like,
oh, Jesus.
If I could get Bob Seger just to hang out for just a minute, you know, and just, he doesn't even have to say nothing. And
He's the kind of guy that he would, though. I think he would. Don't you?
I dream of it. I saw him at a few Lions things, and I'm like, man, I wish I was running into Bob Seger right now. I'd be begging him. So
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. Let's see. Derek says, Tim Robinson, you sure about that?
that's one of Tim's catchphrases. Yeah.
Dylan says, or Ryan, I'm sorry. Mrs. Short loved her video. Thanks again,
Nice. Yeah.
Mrs.
I
Short.
love that. I think he's talking about I do cameos and stuff like that too. Like there's an app called Cameo, and you can do personal messages.
Oh yeah.
And so people, will buy those for people for special occasions, and I do those all the time, and those are a blast. So, I'll get ones where guys are just like, tell my buddy he's an idiot, and I'm like, you got it, buddy. So it's great.
My wife finally says, hi guys.
Hey.
Glad you're feeling better there, dear.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Let's see. Adam Copeland, also known as Edge, made his Michigan debut there at the Wayne County Civic League. Lots of WWE legends have come from there.
Tons were there when I was even coming up. I actually met Edge locally at a car dealership randomly too. Yeah, lots came through there. It was an amazing place to go see wrestling shows, and just completely left alone with no adult supervision in that place to just run wild.
Yeah. Well, hey, your parents always knew where you were, right?
That's right. My mom would always say afterwards too, like, well, I had no idea that stuff was even going on. I was wrestling. And I was like, well, it was. It was just getting out of hand.
Yeah, right.
It's just
funny.
none but great times there. Yeah.
Well, you think any of these characters could make a debut on our show?
Yeah, I can jump into a character if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see here. You want me to? So, I'm trying to think which one I want to like hit you guys with here. Let me see here.
Just introduce yourself.
Here, I'll do here. So, like, Dip Cup is more just like there's a stance to him, and so it's more like he's overly confident, and the mouth is always curled up like that, just because I always think of him as he always has dip
in there. Yep.
Yeah. Or he's had it so much he doesn't know anymore, and his jaw's just locked that way. Right. So he just, all I'm doing is just keeping it down here like that. That's all I do every time, But it's more of a disposition of him, like what's he thinking about and stuff like that. So
yeah. Oh,
it's such a blast. Yeah. But
he is funny. All right, Garrett, let's see some of those improv in action. All 4 characters live.
Oh, man, I wish I could hit all 4 like that. Oh, man. Takes me a little bit of a while to warm up. We've always asked, like, we've always wanted to get all 4 in a video together, which I always thought that would be such a blast, to have Uncle Terry
talk to one another. Oh, that'd be interview each other.
We're kind of there technology wise to where I think we could do it pretty cleanly now.
I think so. So. Now, Traylon, is he the most current guy?
He's the most current guy. Yeah. Kind of just based on the dads that I see around town all the time, and they're the dads that they're always dressed in golf gear. That's what they always look like they're going to go golfing or just came from golfing.
Yeah.
It's like, no matter what, I'm like, why are you always dressed so nicely for golf? Like, we're just standing here, So those guys kept coming into my life, and I was like, there's something here. There's something here with these guys. So
yeah,
I've been loving doing that. So,
and then Cody, we didn't touch on Cody too much. How'd you come up with that character? Cody's on like kind of what?
Yeah, Cody kind of started it all, and he was kind of the first character and he's kind of just based on the dudes I personally in my era of Garden City kind of grew up with, like there was a mixture of us and stuff like that, but Cody was definitely the guy that was around all the time when I was growing up in junior high, and they were the bad kids. So, okay. I don't know what you guys would have called them and stuff like that, but like, yeah, they were the bad kids, man. And so,
greasers and frats, greasers.
Yeah. We call them street kids and stuff. Yeah, man. It was so funny, man. But those guys, they still reach out. They love the videos as well, and it's been amazing. So yeah, Cody kind of started us on the path. So it's been amazing that he started it and still is going.
All right, we got a few people in there watching. We got let's see, Duncan Stanko is in there.
Now that, yeah, that's one of our character pages right there. That's probably Mike Smith right there, the
Okay.
co-creator of Wayne County Life right there, jumping
Well,
in
give
here.
Mike Smith a shout out for sure.
Yeah, Mike Smith, shout out. He's from Royal Oak's own right there. He's a legend out there, a Dondero High School legend.
Eddie Tab is in there. Sarah Rafi, Ryan Domke, Derek Parton, Annette McNeil, Joe Bartley. Good to see you guys.
Now, did you guys grow up in Garden City as well, Carrie and Mike?
What's that?
Did you guys grow up in Garden City?
No, actually, I'm from South Redford. I went to Thurston High School.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we moved here like 53 years ago. So, like I said earlier, it was
You're a newcomer.
home, and Mike 50 some years, right, Mike?
You are a newcomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll accept you guys in. I guess.
Mr. Chad, hopefully Carrie didn't share my first experience seeing you on Facebook with the Garden City Fire Department pumpkin sales. Oh, that was funny. She goes, "Who is that guy? Is there something wrong?"
Oh, I love
He's
that.
going to be on my show. You're kidding. I go, no, he's a comedian, man. He's awesome. So
Oh, I love that. Yeah, no,
hilarious.
those guys were so game. Like when those pumpkins pulled up, but I was like, I'm gonna be loud for a second, and it echoes back there behind the fire department. So I was ringing the bells out there. It was fun. That was a good one.
Right. Well, look, hey, it's been a pleasure to have you on. I want to tell you.
Of course, this has been an awesome. Honestly, I've seen this show from afar, and I've watched it, and I've heard it, and I'm like, oh, I want to go on the Garden City Chat show. Like,
right. Well, I'm
yeah,
glad
I love that you guys do this.
Yes. It's really been a pleasure and an honor. And people can see your reels on Facebook. It's all over Facebook. They can go to your Facebook page. Also, if they want to contact you, your email is right up there, Wayne County Life. That's LYFE @gmail.com. The website, too, is WayneCountyLife.com. Correct?
That's right. Check us out on all the social media platforms, please.
Yes, for sure. All right. Hey, Garrett, you take care. Keep in touch, all right?
All righty, Carrie. Take care, guys.
And if a promotion for my show comes up and hits you, send it to me.
You got it. I will.
I appreciate it. All right. Take care.
Yep. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Well, he's a hoot. I'll tell you that. Mike, I wish you could go on Facebook and see some of his stuff because he's really, really funny. All right. We're going to get Mike in here now. We got quite a few events to so stand by for Mike. We'll get that in here. All right. Well, okay, it's time for some community announcements. So let's get thinking here. Mike?
When I die.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Oh, now booking birthday parties at the Garden City Ice Arena, private party room, ice skating for all, fun for all ages, memorable, stress-free celebrations.
Yep.
You can call them at 734-793-1882.
This is Garden City Firefighters Union is having their T-shirt sale.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I should have wore one tonight if I known you were going to have the advertisement for it.
Yeah, this is their Christmas one, and this picture right here is what's on the back, and then on the front, they're going to have their emblem, you know. But
Yeah.
the deadline to order is November 22nd, and you can go on Garden City Firefighters Local 1911.
Just what I need is another T-shirt.
Yeah.
My I got a drawer full of them now.
Right.
Wicked good customer service you can count on. No tricks, just spotless results and service that shines. Garden City's janitorial service. 734-564-5777.
Yep, certified and insured.
Straight Farmhouse, which has a plethora of activities. I see they've just poured the cement for our gazebo.
Oh, did they? Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that is a good sign. Monday, we're going to make a donation from the pancake breakfast at the city council meeting.
Okay.
The money that we raised there, that the club's different civic clubs sponsored, along with the community coalition.
Right. But yeah, you want to check out the farmhouse. They have all kinds of events going on there.
Yep. Mindful motion. Low impact aerobics, stretching and balancing, Mondays, 9:30 to 10:30, ages 50 and older. Yeah, I could use something lower impact. In fact, it better be very low impact.
Yeah, I think this is good for balancing that.
Yeah, I'm noticing I'm a little more wobbly than I used to be.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt.
No. Bingo at the Rec. Get ready to shout bingo and win an amazing prize at this fun-filled event. You will play multiple rounds, and there will be plenty of opportunities to win big. First and third Monday of each month, 12:30 to 2, ages 50 and older, $5 per person.
Yep.
Professional carpet cleaning. Dennis offers tile and grout, hardwood floor, upholstery cleaning. Call him at 734-299-6496. Tops meetings. Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Helps reach your weight loss goals by providing you with the tools, information, support, and accountability you need to be successful. Fee is only, $1? Drop in at the Radcliffe Center.
Yep.
Questions, please call 734-793-1880.
And tops is take off pounds sensibly.
Yeah. Something's afoot. New play at the Inspire Theater. There's performances still tomorrow night, November 1st, which is Saturday at 7 o'clock, and Sunday, November 1st, and what is that, 9th?
That's
8th.
November 1st and 2nd at 2 p.m.
Okay, tickets are $22. You can get them at ticketleap.com.
Yeah, it's a great little theater if you've never been there.
Yeah. Chat at the Rec, looking for some good discussion. Stop at the Radcliffe Center to chat over coffee or tea. Meet us at the Radcliffe Center, learn about the senior center and events that are there. Any questions, call the usual number, 734-793-1880. Garden City Park and Recreation has new dashboard advertisements.
Yeah.
Your company or group can get a 1 year, what is it? What size are those again, Carrie? They're 8x3?
Yeah, 8 by feet, 8 foot by 3 foot.
So it's a pretty good size advertisement. 1 year's $185, 2 years are $235, and 3 years are $285.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Ace Masonry, 30 years experience, brick, block, and stone. Call Jay Piner at 734-469-0633.
Yep.
pickleball basics. I need very basics.
Yeah.
Tuesdays 10 to 12.
No class November 11th. 4-week session. It's free.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Great Lakes Serpentarium grand opening,
Ugh.
October 31st. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
From 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at is it 956?
958.
958
Yep.
North Newburgh Road in Westland.
Yeah, things that slither. So if you like that, you can go there.
Yeah, I don't think my wife would be interested in slithers.
No.
New Destiny Center Fall Festival Night, Friday, October 31st. Where's that at?
New Destiny Center. 902 South Wayne Road in Westland.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of small to read there.
Yeah. The Mayor's Forum. Let's talk, share opinions, and burning questions. So you can ask Mayor Jacobs at every about all upcoming changes at the city.
Mm-hmm.
Free, open to the public, Wednesday, November 5th at 6:00 p.m.
Yeah, he'll be on the show the 13th too. So
Yeah, we don't have an election in Garden City itself.
no.
I wondered why I hadn't got my absentee ballot yet, and I asked, and I says, "Well, the election's not until next year in Garden City."
Right.
This has already taken place, hasn't it? Dueling Pianos.
Saturday,
No.
November 8th.
Saturday, November 8th.
Yep.
It's supposed to be pretty good. Doors open at 5 p.m. Shows from 7 to 9,
Yep.
featuring Cool 2 Duel.
Huh.
Tickets are $25 or $200 for a table of 8.
Yep.
There'll be refreshments and so the mom to mom sale.
Yep.
I can't read most of that because it's
going to be at
high school.
31735 Maplewood, the West Campus, Maplewood Center, November 8th, 9 to 2 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, admission's only $1. Early bird admission $2, 8:30 a.m.
Neighborhood Watch. The next one is going to be November 11th at the police department at 7:00 p.m. Share with your neighbors. Women's self-defense.
Yep.
Important topic these days. There's some real weirdos out there taking advantage of people.
Oh, it's terrible. Just terrible. I don't know what's
yeah. Wednesday, November 12th from 5 to 6 p.m.
Yep.
$10 for residents, $15 for non-residents. Age is 14 and up.
Yep.
Yeah, if you got a daughter, a wife, a close friend, you got.
Yeah, take it. It's well worth it.
Yeah. Thanksgiving lunch at the Garden City Senior Center. God, I'm going to be so full of turkey that week. Wednesday the 21st.
Yep.
What is that at
12 to 2.
12 to 2 p.m. at Radcliffe Center. $15.
Yep. Residents, 20 per 9.
Okay. They also have Thanksgiving dinners at Sports Venue and Tony's Garden City Cafe. And got
this one right here. She's looking for donations now.
Yeah, we at Sports Venue they need turkeys, canned corn, or green beans, turkey gravy, cranberry sauce, frozen Cool Whip, and cash donations. Last year we cooked 130 8 turkeys,
That's
which
unbelievable.
were all donated to our amazing friends and customers. Last year, we served over 1,400 dinners,
Wow.
and 9 turkeys were donated to deserving families. This is
Unbelievable.
this
Yeah.
is a real neat this time of year with all the crap that's going on in Washington, shutting down.
Yeah. This is the largest Thanksgiving dinner in Garden City, I think.
Yeah,
1,400, and she's probably looking to do more. And that staff donates their time for this event. So
yeah, it's really remarkable.
do a great job over there, Lori.
Yep. Understanding Medicare, presented by Priority Health, November 15th from 1 to 2 at the Garden City Public Library. Everything you need to know before enrolling in Medicare.
Yeah. November 25th.
Yep. Stuffed Thanksgiving skate. Burn off the turkey with us. Oh boy, I'll need that on Friday, November 28th, 1 o'clock to 2:30, $8 admission, skate rental at the Garden City Ice Arena.
There'll be a lot of full skaters out there.
Yeah. First annual holiday craft show. Tables are only $50. Special guest is going to be Old St. Nick himself.
Mhm.
Calling artisans, makers, bakers. Our holiday craft show needs you. This will be on Saturday, November 29th from 11 to 5.
At the Radcliffe Center. This is for Haven of Love Dog Rescue. That's another Lori Viviano
Yeah.
project she's involved with.
Okay. The Grinch Christmas Craft Fair, November 29th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yep.
Vendors are needed. $1 entry fee, or 3 cans of food can also buy in. And those, I said, this time of year and what's going on around the country, food donations are going to be very critical.
Right. And that's at the VFW post 3323 at 1055 South Wayne Road in Westland.
Okay. Parents' Night Out. Garden City Parks and Recreation presents. There's games, crafts, pizza, $20 per child, $10 per sibling ages 5 to 12. The next one is on December 5th, and there's another one on January 9th. Those are Fridays from 5:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. So you can get away from the little goodies and
Go have fun.
Yeah. Go have some adult fun. Ho, 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 Jolly Christmas Craft Show, December 6th from 10 to 4 at the Good Hope Lutheran Church at 28680 Cherry Hill Road in Garden City. I can't read the fine print that well.
Just all kinds of gifts and jewelry and stuff.
Okay. Craft and Vendor Show on December 6th from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. All spots are full. So they've got vendors coming in. They can't take any more. So there's going to be a to look at. $2 admission. Kids are free. It includes a sucker, pull door prize raffle, 130 tables, concessions and bake sale, Garden City High School.
Yep.
Basketball. Grades 3 through 8. Evaluation on December 6th. Season starts January 26th. It's $125
per player.
Register online. It's going to be at the Garden City Middle School open gym and walk-up registration. One of those dates, November 11th, 14th, 21st, 25th. All dates are 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Middle school is right across from the Radcliffe Center.
Right.
Okay, a spring quartet, an evening of Romanian chamber music. Boy, that's God. I just can't get enough Romanian chamber music. Oh boy, the American Romanian Festival.
That's going to be held at the Oddfellow Hall there on Merriman.
Okay.
December 6th. Doors open at 3. And it's $30 for tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
A dazzling craft shows. Join us for the annual Christmas Craft Fair. Okay, this is the mission is $1. All are welcome. Food drive. All proceeds go to St. Mary's Food Bank. Bring a can of food. What you'll enjoy is good food, tasty treats, Christmas music, and 40 vendors.
Yeah.
And the Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch will be there.
Wow. That's at St. Mary's Parisian 34320 Michigan Avenue in Wayne.
Yeah.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And that's all I got. I'll tell you, the food banks are going to be busy. That's for sure.
Yeah, with what's going on in Washington, it's going to be a greater need than ever before.
Yeah. It's
I think all senators and congressmen should not be paid.
Yep.
During a shutdown.
Yeah, they're getting their checks, and so is their. Yeah.
I think they'd have a lot more incentive to reach some kind of a compromise.
Yeah, lock them in a room with no check.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, something's got to give, that's for sure, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Yes, podcast, yes.
All right, we want to give a big thank you to our fantastic co-host, Opera Tom Iwinski, and Mike Jones. Great job as always. Also, a huge thank you to
special guest.
Yeah, Garrett Fuller for coming on tonight and all of his memorable fellow characters. Once again, you can contact Garrett at Wayne County Life, that's LYFE, at gmail.com. And on his website, check that out, WayneCountyLife.com. And also his Facebook page, check that out, Wayne County Life Facebook page. It's hilarious. He's got a lot of good videos over there, so you'll see what he's all about. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope you'll catch it at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. And feel free to share the show with your friends as well. Also, catch us over on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You'll see not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. Just click on the Live tab. And please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. We would appreciate it. And at the end of all of our shows, Mike and I like to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day.
Yeah.
We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And whenever you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Any final thoughts, Mike?
No, just do what Carrie and I are doing this week. Get your vaccinations.
Yep, you're all
set. Flu and COVID. And
Yep. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate. Remember, you're not only protecting yourself, but protecting others as well. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Say something. We need to look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, head on over to drtomsweather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there, a lot of good weather information. So we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We do like to hear from our listeners. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of. We'd like to do a variety of guests if we can. We will see you right back here next Thursday, November 6th already, if you can believe that. right here live on Facebook and YouTube when our guest will be Garden City Fire Marshal John Smith. Been a while since John's been on, so it'd be good to talk to him, see what's going on. So until then, remember, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat and over on our YouTube channel. Just search for our show. Be sure to click on that subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Thanks again for listening and watching. Happy Halloween. Stay safe and good night. Mike, have a good night.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gary. We're going to be passing out candy in the middle of the state. Eaton Rapids.
All right. See ya.
Yep.
Night. All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. We appreciate it. Have a safe and happy Halloween. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Garrett Fuller he's a hilarious guy. Check him out on Facebook. You're gonna enjoy it. So until next week, we'll see you. Take care. Good night.